Hey guys, it's Mr. Natural. I just wanted to show you a working model of the system I showed you on the last video that I made for my buddy Aaron, and here it is. As you can see, it's identical in size. It's set up a little bit differently with the drain going to a larger reservoir. I'm just trying to tweak it out a little bit, but it's the same system. You have your air pump with your drain going down. These are check valves so that the water doesn't go back into the pump. And here's your drain that goes down into the reservoir, and here's your intake from the pump. As you can see, it's flowing quite well. These plants are a couple weeks old now, I guess. They're habaneros, jalapenos, chili peppers, and more habaneros. But anyway, it's working real well. In another month or so, these plants will be, as you can see now, they're about 8 or 10 inches tall. They'll be 4 foot tall in a month. Anyway, that's that system. And just for kicks, these are some green beans I planted just a few weeks ago. And this is it's called an earth box, and they work pretty well too, but I like the hydroponics a little bit better. But as you can see, there's green beans all over. We're going to have those for dinner tonight. What I really want to show you, well, here's the other ones. There's the collard greens, lettuce, and broccoli is mixed in together. There's spinach and more green beans, and they're coming in quite well. These are obviously our cucumbers. They're coming in nice for only being 3 weeks old. And our beefsteaks, and they're coming in real nice. They're getting big. Let's see if I can see some more of them. And these, of course, are the Romas on the other system. I mean, they've gotten so huge. You can see how at the bottom of the system, I mean, they go all the way up, let's say about 6 feet. But if you look inside, there's tomatoes all over it. So they're coming in up top. But the really interesting plant over here, as you can see, this system is 8 foot long. And this one tomato plant, it goes from here all the way down to the end of the system and comes out the other side. So this plant is over 10 foot in circumference. I planted this plant on October 11th, and as you can see, it's just literally covered in tomatoes. And there's still hundreds of sites, tomato sites coming out. There's so many of them I can't even really show them all to you. But I'll try. And they come in such beautiful formation. Just perfect rows of tomatoes. Like this. I mean, it's a perfect example of how nice they are. These ones are just turning, so we'll be having tomatoes tonight with our green beans. But like I said, there's so many of them, it's actually hard to see them all. I mean, there's at least, I'd say, 200 tomatoes on this plant. But as you can see, it starts in that little tiny hole right there and goes all the way up and all the way out to here. I mean, it's just monstrous. And it goes all the way out to here and all the way to the end of the system. I mean, for one plant, in a couple months' time, it's outrageous. But anyway, it's so easy to do. I wish more people would get into it. We have our cucumbers. They're coming in. I just planted these strawberries 2 days ago, so they'll be ready in a month or so. And of course, the jalapeno is still, I mean, it has hundreds of jalapenos on it. And this plant's almost a year old, so it's done really well. We've gotten over 1,000 jalapenos off of it. But the plants are getting so monstrous, it's hard to walk around back here. Anyway, I just wanted to show that to you and see what you think. And just look at all of them. And there's about 30 on each bunch. And for $4 a pound, why would you buy $4 a pound tomatoes when you can have these, and they taste so much better and they're so much better for you. Anyway, that's the update, and take care.